Drive modes determine how many times the shutter releases when you press the shutter button. Your camera has single shooting, high speed, and low speed continuous shooting modes, as well as self-timer modes. With these shooting modes, you can take pictures continuously, single shots, or use the 2-second or the 10-second self-timer or the multiple shot timer. The single and continuous drive modes are set automatically in the basic shooting zones. You have full control of the drive modes in the creative shooting zones. To access the drive modes, press the AF drive button. While looking at the LCD panel, use the multi-controller. This is the single shooting mode. In this mode, one picture can be taken when you press the shutter button completely. This is the continuous shooting mode. In this mode, the camera will shoot multiple pictures per second. In the continuous shooting mode, the camera will shoot continuously while you hold down the shutter button completely. Use the self-timer feature by focusing on the subject and press the shutter completely. The picture will be taken after the self-timer delay elapses. The self-timer lamp, beeper, and countdown display in seconds will display on the LCD panel. 2 seconds before the picture is taken, the self-timer lamp will stay on and the beeper will sound faster. Use the multiple shot timer mode when you want multiple exposures taken after a 10-second timer. You can choose the number of shots by using the up and down multi-select buttons. You've probably heard the term megapixel while shopping for a digital camera. Pixels are the smallest component of a digital image. The word pixel is short for picture element. A pixel is a tiny square made of one solid color. Digital photos are made of millions of these squares or pixels. This is similar to what you see if you look closely at a computer screen. The resolution or quality of a digital photo is determined by how many pixels the image sensor chip can capture. The resolution of a digital photo is measured in megapixels. A megapixel is equal to 1 million pixels. That means a 10 megapixel camera is capable of taking photos that contain 10 million pixels. Cameras capable of shooting 1 megapixel or less, such as those found in cell phones, are good for emailing or viewing pictures on the web, but you can't make decent prints larger than 2 by 3 inches. A 4 megapixel camera will allow you to make great prints up to about 5.5 by 8 inches. You can get a quality 8 by 10 photo out of a 6 megapixel camera. The great thing about cameras with 6 or more megapixels is that you can crop your photo and still get large prints. It's important to note that you can always get your photos printed at a smaller size without losing quality. However, if you try to enlarge a photo with lower resolution, one with fewer pixels, you'll lose some quality in the image. You can save your pictures into 2 file types, RAW and JPEG. Let's discuss the differences and options available. JPEG uses the least amount of room on your memory card. To fit more photographs on the memory card, the JPEG file format compresses the file. You can view JPEGs as much as you want on your camera or computer without losing any of the image quality. You'll lose some quality if you resave them on your computer. The more often you resave them, the more you'll notice the difference in quality. You don't lose quality if you just copy or move JPEGs on your computer. Unlike JPEGs, RAW files are not compressed. Because RAW files include more information, these files also take up more space on your memory card. RAW files are large compared to JPEGs. You can take pictures solely in RAW format, or you can set your camera to shoot in both RAW and JPEG formats at the same time. It's good to understand this extra information if you want to edit your photos with software or make really large prints. Each camera manufacturer has a slightly different RAW format. Because of these differences, RAW files can be incompatible with some photo editing software packages. You can, however, touch up your RAW photos on the software that came with your camera. You can also edit JPEGs using computer software, but the RAW format gives you more control in the editing process. Because of the nature of the RAW file format, you can continuously edit and resave these files without losing any quality. As a general rule, use RAW files if you're going to extensively edit your photos. For everything else, use JPEGs. Set the image recording quality to suit the intended image size for printing. In the basic zone modes, only the following image recording quality settings can be set. These are all JPEG images. In the RAW mode, the image will require processing with the software provided or third-party software like Photoshop. After the menu button is pressed, you can find the image quality settings under the first shooting tab. Select Quality and then press the Set button. The image recording quality screen will appear. Use the multi-controller to select the image recording quality, then press the Set button. On the far right of the blue bar, the shots remaining on the memory card will be displayed inside the brackets. This will help you calculate how many shots you can get on your card depending on the image quality you're shooting in. You'll also want to get into the habit of protecting great photos from accidentally being erased. In the menu under the Playback tab, select Protect Images, then press Set. The Protect Setting screen will appear. Use the multi-controller to select the image you want to protect, then press Set. When an image is protected, the key icon will appear on the screen. To cancel the image protection, press the Set button again and the key icon will disappear.